Hello guys, man, it's your boy Life Sherry. This is the part 2 of the videos, man. If you doesn't watch the part 1, you can go and watch the part 1 and get the understanding of the videos, so you can watch the part 2 also. Subscribe to the channel, show some love, man. That means put my screen recording on, I will get into the video direct, because I know you guys want to see the end of this video. So subscribe to the channel, show some love, man. Let's Africa wake up, man. Let Africa wake up. So let's get it.
They make their decisions, though. That's their sovereignty, their sovereign right to make their decisions, what is appropriate, what's not. But I wanted to illuminate that it's going in the wrong direction now. ISIS is getting stronger.
Which wrong decision, which wrong way is going? The wrong way, the only wrong way is going, the wrong way that wants to put America or the West. And only the wrong way you think that is going. Because they are not supporting you guys. They are not supporting you guys. They don't want to keep giving the resources to you guys, keep building your country when our mothers doesn't have hospital, our children doesn't have school, our brothers doesn't have school. So what are you talking about? Which wrong way? That the wrong way is going about when corrupt leader was there selling the iron ore or the something for in Niger for 2 cents or 2 something, when France was selling it for almost 100 per kilo. So which wrong way? That the wrong way is going about? That the wrong way talking about? I doesn't know. It really doesn't care about us. It only care about your slave master, because you need to serve their good. If you not serve their good, they will take their uniform from you.
JNIM is getting stronger. Al-Qaeda in the lands of the Maghreb is getting stronger in that country.
And do you think it's getting stronger after General Traore took over?
It has. Just look at the numbers of attacks. It really has, since 2020.
Yes, it's true. They are getting stronger because you are supporting them. You're the West. You are supporting those people. This video, if he doesn't know, this video, Burkina Faso security and the border security system people, they catch almost 2 or 3 load of motorbike on the truck. Again, this motorbike they used to give it to terrorists so they can keep this civilized in the country. This 1,000 plus motorbike. No one clean this motorbike. And those team that were in a truck, no one clean it. I hear that some of the driver when they say run away from this motor from those team. Again, they managed to catch someone then. So what these people are talking about? They say the country is more destabilized. It's true, because you keep supporting these people. Anytime we hear this terrorism, we hear that they go in Cote d'Ivoire. Again, this video, you Mr. Man, you just come from Cote d'Ivoire this video. Again, I hear that you want to build your joint bases in Cote d'Ivoire also. So, the thing that you're talking, we are really between the land. Something don't make sense. Something don't make sense to us. Again, the young people know. The young people of Africa, they know. It's just a matter of time, bro. Some of the corrupt leaders then will go. I don't care how you keep supporting them. You are running out of ideas. These people will go. So don't say, yeah, they are getting stronger. They are getting stronger because you will keep supporting them. Again, you have this is the reason, one of the reasons Burkina Faso need to change in currency. Because Burkina Faso is not printing this currency. So France can print many are possible and keep giving it to people to keep destabilizing the country. They just people, they just can print it. Any amount they love to print, they can print it out. So this is the reason, one of the reasons Burkina Faso, Niger need to cut ties with this France CFA. They got to cut ties with it because it's not benefiting them. So that's why.
22. I've been tracking this since I took command. So no ill will towards him, but the decisions is their own. They're looking for other ways to be able to, they're still on warfighting footing, but it's just going to take more resources.
So you stand by that statement? Because there's been pressure on you to walk those statements back.
That's my statement. That's my assessment. That is getting worse. More needs to be done for not just local, but whole of country, because of these violent extremist organizations are seeking revenue, they're seeking resources, they're seeking recruiting from the Burkinabe people, and they're seeking refuge.
I want to say one thing. Shout out to this interviewer because she really asking a great question. She always asking questions that we need to hear. I really doesn't know if this is the whole interview, but all the interview, if you watch it, if you get a chance to watch it, go watch it. It's a very, very good interview. She asking a question that we, the African, we need to hear. Not any funny interviewers where we just be asking dumb question. You see, how we helping in Europe, how we helping Africa, how we helping this one. So it's a very, very good video to make, to say, oh, she really asking a question and we the young people want to hear. We want to hear answer. But this guy is not answering the question. And the answer he giving, we know that the answer have a lot of loophole in it. We know some of the answer there is not the correct answer he really asking. He only answering some of this question because the question is surprising to him. So he's not giving the answer that we really want to hear. I think this is good thing also for us, for we the African. I think we the African will really win because since this guy make this video, I don't think this guy ever sleep. I think every day you wake up, you see 100 video or 200 video about him. He is very, very terrible person. So it's very, very good, man, to see young people in Africa, young people making videos, our young sister making videos, breaking down the video what you do. You know, I know this video too, if it lay in some young people here, no, start breaking it down too, like the same way I doing it. So it's very, very interesting thing to see, man. Thank you guys. Subscribe, man. Subscribe. It's very, very good videos. But thank to the sister for asking the perfect question, the question that we the African want to hear. But we know that the question, we know this guy is not a great person. We know that black skin, he will now fool us with this black skin, that the black face that he have. So we know this guy is very, very corrupt guy. So he's not going to fool us. He's not going to fool us. So it's very, very good thing to hear. It's very, very good thing, man.
Within their country, that threatens their sovereignty.
Okay. And that threatens America's interest?
Say again?
Does that then threaten America's interests?
Yes, thank you for asking that. Because especially ISIS, and of course in East Africa is inextricably linked all the way to ISIS West Africa, ISIS Sahel, and there's going to be probably a move.
We know African youth, we know in one thing now, we know that these people don't want to see African stabilized. They want to see African always fighting each other. They want to see us always fighting. The more we fight each other, the more they can steal. So African youth, this is the one thing we gotta know. So this is why we gotta leave the tribalism behind and focus on the main battle. And focus on saying that, oh, you are not from this country. You are not from this country. This country is not belong to you. If an African leave another African country and go to another African country and think that, oh, you are African. So we gotta know this thing. The sooner we know this thing, the sooner better it become for us. The better it become for us to start fighting, to stop fighting each other and just focus on the main fight. Which the main fight is to make our leaders need to understand that, oh, if they do right about us, we'll stand by them. So this is the main fight. Again, everybody, most leaders need seeing it now. They seeing how the young people is standing behind Burkina Faso, how the young people is standing behind Mali, how the young people is standing behind Niger. So it's very, very good thing, man. It's very, very good thing to see. So
move a foot for them to move and seek refuge within the line. So we have shared objectives, and we offer to work together with the
because they guys say we have a shared objective. I think that is lie. Who doesn't have a shared objective? This guy own an objective. They own an objective. Especially this guy own an objective. He want to certify his slave master. So your objective in African objective is not the same. Your objective is to keep Africa on the ground. So he can prove it to his slave master that, oh, you see, if you do right, you keep me in this position, I will keep these people down. I will keep putting these people down so I can certify my slave master. This is his objective. Africa objective is that the young people of Africa, their objective is that be a good hospital for our fathers, our mothers, be a good school for the young people of Africa, new college, new engineers so people can learn new things, and good roads connect good road around Africa. This is the young people objective. So this thing what you're talking, we have the same objective. No, we doesn't have the same objective. Your objective is different from our own. Our own, we want to see our mothers happy. We want to see our mothers, if they get sick, we can carry them to good hospital. We have the natural resources already. Some African countries will not sort of be paying hospital fee because the resources we have, the resources can sponsor us if our fathers are sick, our mothers are sick. But we're giving the resources free to peoples. So we doesn't have the same objective. So God, don't believe the thing what he's saying. So we have the same objective. No, he doesn't have the same objective. He have his own objective. His objective is to serve his slave master. That's your own objective is different from our own.
Burkina government and border countries. Mali, Niger, coastal West Africa countries collective, because here's what these organizations do. Here's what these terrorist organizations do. They seek refuge in the seams or the borders of these countries and lets them thrive and grow and lets them recruit, gain resources to carry on their illicit and nefarious activities against the populations of those people.
And what would America, perhaps Africa, be prepared to do? Would you be considering an ouster like we saw with Muammar Gaddafi in Libya? Because there's
this guy, we gotta clap for this interviewers, bro. Bro, she is asking questions that we really want to hear, bro. See, I ain't going to manipulate the question. Bro, she is asking questions that we really want to hear. And thanks to her, man. Thanks to her. Bro, my English is a little bit confusing, but I hope you guys can understand my English and can take some part of it, the positive part of it, bro. So, God, but she is always asking good questions. I really, really loving the interviewers, bro. As she asking questions, I really, really applaud her, bro. So I'll continue, man.
Still many Africans who are yet to recover from that. If this is a bigger threat, as you say, in Burkina Faso, what is Africa prepared to do about it?
We do indications and warnings. There's a number of activities that we do, and we'll just go ahead and mention building institutional capacity. There's not going to be U.S. boots on the ground. Very, very small for exchange of ideas and training, exercises. Over time, that builds institutional capacity and capability in these armies. There, AFRICOM, we are working towards a burden sharing and a burden shift for their independent operations. That's our goal. We have the shared objectives because these same terrorists.
Bro, you keep using this word, bro. I don't want to hear this word no more, bro. We doesn't have a sincere objective, man. We doesn't have it. Stop it. We doesn't have it. You have your own. We have our own. So stop it. We doesn't have the sincere objective. Stop. Stop lying to us. We doesn't have the sin.
Terrorist groups can threaten our homeland. So we're in concert. I was just in African Lion over in Morocco. A number of countries working together to be able to
Is Burkina Faso invited here today for this conference?
Yes. Yes. They were invited to African Lion in Morocco. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Like I said, we're moving forward.
Okay.
We're moving forward because we have that shared goal of defeating terrorism.
All right. Speaking of that, because the reaction out of the statements that you made about Burkina Faso were several African leaders feeling you are speaking on sovereignty issues that America shouldn't be. And as a result, there are those who see the role of Africa as less of a partner in, the war against, shared threats, as you mentioned, and more of a protector of Western or American economic interests that allows access to Africa's vast mineral resources, and as more of a...
I can't lie, bro. This ladies, she is really asking questions that we really want to know answer about. Again, I really applaud her for what she doing, bro. Because a lot of interviewers will be scared to ask this type of question because they're scared to lose their job. I really applaud this woman for asking the perfect question that the young people of Africa want to hear. They corrupt one just sitting here acting like, oh, this guy really exposed himself, bro, to us. Every day wake up and see videos about him. It getting into him, bro. It getting into him. He not get into you, because we'll keep making this video. Any place that you go saying, no, you open your mouth, we'll take our camera, we'll on our camera, we'll see what you want to say. Then we'll break down your videos. We'll expose you for what you're doing. Corrupt guy, man. The black skin are going to fool us.
Paternalistic relationship than one of respect amongst peers. What would you respond to that?
I respond that there's others on the globe that do that. There's others on the globe that do that. I'm not even bring it up. We should have even already know. Okay, but I'm going to even bring that up.
Okay.
We respect the sovereignty. We respect their decisions. We respect their decisions of who they choose as a security partner.
It doesn't respect it, because if you respect it, you will not talk about a sovereign country when the people not asking about it. You talk about Burkina Faso when Burkina Faso was not there to defend itself, because you want to serve your slave master. So don't tell us that, oh, I want to something. Don't tell us that. Stop lying to us. We doesn't care what you're saying. We only want to listen to it because we want to break down what you are saying to some young people that want to hear, that want to see this type of thing. We want to keep exposing you guys for what you are doing. Keeping Africa in darkness. Because you want to keep Africa in darkness. You don't want to see us. You don't want to see light. You don't want to see light over us. I think that you black in a body, but white in the brain. So stop, man. Stop. You're not going to fool us, man. Find another job to do, because we'll keep exposing you. If you make 100 videos, we'll make 1 million videos. So you're not going to, since he make that video about Ibrahim Traoré, will keep launching video at you. Then now you are confused. You're totally confused. Man, find something to do.
And then we measure the common denominator that's keeping these countries across the Sahel from progressing forward. In 2050, the largest workforce on the...
I'm going to stop this thing. One of the things these people do, they always talk about 2050. That's why it's not only in Africa, that's why it's generous in the whole world. Let me tell you, if you are young people, you really doesn't know what time you will go. So don't be thinking about 2050, 2060 vision. All this thing is lie to keep you in darkness, bro. I tell you. As a young man or a young woman, don't never listen to politicians saying 2050. Some of these people not get 2050. They don't have long time again to live. Some of them only having 10 to 5 years, or 6 years, or 7 years, or 15 years. What they are talking about 2050 vision, or 2060 vision. Don't never listen to politicians. And this one not only for Europe. This one not only for Africa, it's for the whole world, bro. Don't never allow politicians to tell you that about 2050 vision. This 2050 vision, some of these people will not be alive. So what they talking about 2050 vision? You or I who doesn't know who have them to 2050. So what these people talking about 2050 vision? Huh? These people, you and I who doesn't know how a attack can catch anybody now, he can pass away. Or he can be walking, he can pass away. So what these people talking about 2050 vision? We have 2025 problem. Solve 2025 problem. Then you think about 2026 problem. Not 2050, 10 to 15 years. The people told this thing to our forefathers and they say 2020 vision. Our 2020 already passed, now they're going to 2050 vision. This is the way they keep us in darkness. Say, 2050 vision. 2020, they tell our forefathers in 2010 vision. Our forefathers now work, they do everything. They doesn't get 2040 vision. That's one 2010 vision. They come again 2010, they say 2020 vision. 2020 again, come again, that's one go. They're talking about 2030, 2040, 2050 vision, 2060. Some people say talking about 2070 vision. When only have 10 to 15 years. Huh? He doesn't know how many years he have. All we can pray for long life, but we will not believe the 2050, 2060 vision. I will stop it, man. This one not only for African, this one for the whole world talking about. Stop hearing about politicians saying 2050, 2040 vision. We don't want to hear it no more.
The globe is going to come out of the continent of Africa. The youth need hope. They need peace and stability so they can hit their potentials. That's a long-range goal of Africa as we look to help these countries set those conditions.
Guys, I'll keep stopping this video. You know, what will be better for us if you guys, you the American, you close your military bases now. You carry your military bases now out of the continents. It will be very, very good. It will benefit us. Now we can face the leader and face to face. Because something happen, you're the politician, you're the politician, you can't save them. Because you know that you're getting benefit from them. So you can't save them. So stop it. Stop it. You take your military bases, it will be much better. Let leave in so us there.
Conditions for stability and security so prosperity can be presented to all the populations and the youth. Pan-Africanism is real and it's strong, and there's an opportunity to come up on the global stage, and this continent can do it. That's what we really envision.
So you're not concerned about China and Russia expanding their military and economic influence across the continent?
We are concerned about it, yes.
What about it concerns you?
Well, you know, their influence.
What concerns you? Tell me one great thing that America do for Africa, that big school, the other big role for Africa. Tell me, in the last 10 years, America will not cause chaos in Africa. It doesn't play a role. In Kenya, the Chinese people, at least even though they are corrupt, but at least they are trying to play a role for Africans. Huh? Tell me, how many roles America is building for Africa? Tell me. How many schools? Again, how many schools, how many hospitals you are building for Africa? The Chinese people are doing this thing. The Russian is giving weapons to people that want to fight the terrorists. sooner they need it, they give it to them. You're the American, it take 10 to 15 years before you send a weapon to Africa. Or 5 to 6 years. Before you send weapon, the terrorists have more weapons than the military in Africa. So what are you talking about? So you put condition on African when you want to send weapon to African, or you can shoot this or the other gun, we can send it to you because why you abuse something. You put condition on them so they can fight the terrorists, so the terrorists can get more stronger. But the weapon that you're giving it to terrorists, so we don't know what you guys are saying. We really don't know what you guys are saying, bro. So
may not be looked upon as being a positive influence.
For who? For America or for Africa?
Well, for Africans, okay, and then so Americans have that have that in mind, that for the African people and across all countries be able to hit their maximum potential and independence and sovereignty and also freedoms by rules-based international
freedom that freedom that you control. Like only the freedom you're talking about. Freedom that you control. If you doesn't control it, it's not freedom. It's slavery. You will say, oh, it's abuse. This one is not having democracy. They see what you're doing it to Burkina Faso now because you doesn't control it. So enslaving people. This is type of freedom you're talking about. Stop it, man. Stop it. No one here is crazy no more. No African children then don't looking at the between the land no more. If a dumb person like me can read between the line, many African youth is reading between the line, bro. So stop. Talk about freedom. Which type of freedom you talking about? Since you've been in Africa for 1,000 years, all you do your cause chaos. I can't say, oh, freedom, democracy, man. Let's stop this.
national order, being able to get on the global stage and take a leadership role and provide for the people in peace and stability. Some of those aims are not the same as the approach of those other countries.
Guys, I'm going to stop here. I don't want to make my video too long because this guy talking a bunch of nonsense, man. I will be not benefiting us. Thank you, man. Subscribe to the channel. Show some love. If you get any comments, you can comment down below. Give your idea also in the comment section. But these people don't believe this man. This man is wet in black also, but wet in the mind. So this guy is serving slave master like that he's supposed to do. So don't never believe someone like they talking. They got not talking nothing that benefits in Africa, bro. He never saying nothing that benefits in Africa. All this thing beyond the door, this guy is totally giving him up. It's just like this video, we now start getting into here because since he make that video, we make almost 300 or 400 videos about him. So in confused now in his mind, you don't know, he want to come with a new tactic, going to media talk. But we'll keep making this video. If he keep going to media, if he keep making video, keep getting interview, we'll keep debunking all the nonsense in talking. So thank you. Subscribe to the channel, show some love. It's your boy Life is sharing, man. If you get any idea also, you can comment down below. If you get any video to me to react to, I only not talk about politics, I only talk about African things that are going on. If I see video like interesting that we can talk about it, man. Subscribe to the channel. My English is not perfect, but I try my best, man. See you guys in the next video. It did.